Hi, very good morning to you. It's Gene from maverickstar Observatory. Guys, we're going to have a look at the Earth's health at a glance, which covers the majority of the anomalies that are taking place on our Earth. We try and do it on a weekly or a fortnightly basis just to keep people informed of what's going on in their Earth. But I just want to say a huge thank you over the last couple of days to a few people that have come forward and pledged a bit of funding for us. There's a donate link that very rarely gets clicked, despite 20,000 people now viewing the information on the website. We cover volcanoes. You can look at latest solar data. We cover obviously the data that we collect on the trimag and the magnetosphere, as well as our global magnetometers that are in the field. Kendall a couple of days ago very kindly sent us his data from Canada with relationship to his muons, and on and around about the 17th, 18th, he sends us his magnetometer data so we can have a look at how the intensity over Canada is dropping off as it is increasing over Russia. I haven't yet secured a magnetometer to go out into Russia yet, so if you know anyone who would be prepared to have one of our magnetometers, doesn't really require a lot of work, just one day a month they go to the magnetometer, take the SD card out, send that to me via email. I'll do the rest. I'll process it and put it up on our website for all you guys to see. And it would be great to get one in Russia, as you know, because that is one of the increasing intensities over the northern hemisphere. That is obviously area of scientific interest for us. And again, if we can get one into Brazil, that'd be amazing. And if we can do that and then get one in Africa, I think we've hit the spot with every region on the planet of interest at the moment. And you know why that is important as well as I do. We're less than 14 months now away from possibly some significant events taking place. We might well see the magnetic North Pole leave the strong field lines and migrate into the weak field lines, and there is going to be some action, I believe, from that point on, and we're very close. So if we can encourage a few more people to help support what we do at this critical point in time as we go closer to that 40-degree mark over the northern hemisphere, all I can say is there's a link down there in the description. Okay, I don't want to keep you too long, guys, so we're going to go through this information that we've collected for you today. Excuse me. We've had the equipment here, like the CO2 meter. We've took atmospheric oxygen levels sample, as well as all the other things that we record, and we'll just go through them with you now. So the latest CO2 readings from here at the observatory in the UK has brought back a measurement of 462 parts per million, just slightly down, I believe, from the last time we done it around about the first of the month, where it was at 472 off the top of my head. But the archive is on the website. You can go down there and check it. Atmospheric oxygen, as we should see, over 20%. That's good. 20.24%. That's amazing, nice stock of oxygen in our atmosphere. That's all good with that. We've got the latest readings of the magnetic North Pole that we took on the 17th there for you on the longitude and latitude. If you're following on your own Google Earth, you can use those longitude and latitudes to plot your own pins as the progression of the magnetic North Pole migrates over the northern hemisphere. Radiation background count here in the UK, as you can see, is 00.13 microsieverts. The largest earthquake in the last 24 hours is 5.3, South Sandwich Island region. We got the muons here per square metre per hour at 531, and the muons per hour per metre squared in the Canada is a higher rate, but has dropped since the last time we had readings from Campbell at 878. Big thank you, Kendall, for sending your data in, as you always do. Sunspot numbers are at 4. Solar X-rays are normal. Geomagnetic field is quiet, and the jet streams currently are unstable, and we know that, don't we? We've only got to look at what's happening around the world with regards to these climatic events that we're witnessing. So it still puts the magnetosphere strength mean based on the mean measurements that we take at 50 microteslas. or 50,000 nanoteslas, whichever you prefer. But there you go. Yeah, like I say, we don't just cover these events for you guys. Did I mention how many volcanoes was in eruption? I think I skipped that one, didn't I? So we're at 25, which is a couple down on the average, and that could be a trend worth watching. But like I say, the archive is there. I remember a couple of years ago the average was around 30, so although we're seeing more press and media coverage of recent active volcanoes like the one in Tonga, the one in Spain, it doesn't mean that because we see more and hear more on the news that there is more volcanoes actively in eruption. And we cover the ones only that are in eruption, so we sort of like have a benchmark of what is going on, as opposed to the ones that are showing signs of eruption. We'd have a lot more if that was the case. So that's why we concentrate on only the ones that are in eruption. But we've got on this website for you guys a volcanic map. You can have a look at our Trimag data, our magnetosphere data. We also have the Schumann resonance covered on this website, along with you can type in what magnitude of earthquake you're looking for, and it will give you the information on that, where it is. So a lot of things here for you to come and see if you're interested in earthly anomalies, and we've tried to make it a one-stop shop for you. So all you got to do is go over to the description, click on more, and you'll see exactly what we've got there for you. And this data is updated multiple times in some circumstances every single day for you, so it keeps it up to date and latest information available to us and therefore to yourselves. Guys, you have an amazing day. I know over the last few videos we've done, it's been a bit doom and gloom, but I think we should remain optimistic and know globally for each and every one of us it is testing times, especially with what's going on, but we should try and remain optimistic. This earth has kept us safe, so to speak, for around the last 50,000 years that we've been a species on there. Now I know that can cause a few arguments with some people, but let's just say for argument's sake 50,000 years we've been Homo sapiens on this planet. The earth has kept us in good shape for that time. I know it's difficult times at the moment with the increasing population and the global economic situation, the global safety situation with regards to possible outbreaks of wars, but for most of us here in the West and in most of these diplomatic countries around the world, we're not really doing too bad. There is a subject I want to talk about probably in tomorrow's video, and that is what are we now compared to what we was 500 years ago as a species, because I think we're a very different type of species. But that's a conversation for tomorrow to have, and I'm looking forward to having that talk with you and getting your opinions on that. But for now, take care of your loved ones. Link down there in the description if you want to help support us. I'm really hoping that you do, and as always, bye for now.